In this video, we're going to look at how to use the proportion percentage model to be able to work with and calculate different parts of percentage proportions. So what a proportion is it's similar to a fraction is that they both talk about parts of groups. It's a little bit different because later on in a different unit, we will compare one part to another part of the same whole. For instance, if we wanted to compare boys to girls in the class or something like that, we'll use this a little bit different. So for right now, for Unit 1, we're going to be using it with percentages. So at the bottom here, you see my part whole equals percent out of 100. That's the proportion percentage model. And at the top, you see a way that we can kind of set that up. If we said, for instance, 3 students out of the 15 students in the band play the trumpet, and we wanted to know what percentage of the band are trumpet players, we could use this percentage model to set that up and calculate our percent of trumpet players. So if you look right here, I've got 3 over 15. Now, that 3 over 15 represents the 3 students out of the 15 total that play the trumpet. So we kind of set it up like a fraction. We need to know the part out of the whole. On the other side of our percent proportion model, we'll have the percent sign, which is our variable in this case, and 100, because we always know that percent's out of 100. So on the next slide, I've started out by setting that up, and you will see that's there 3 trumpet players out of 15, and that's equal to whatever percent it is out of 100. We're going to call that percent X for the moment because it's an unknown. It's a variable. We don't know what it is yet. So to calculate this, you're going to do something called cross multiply, then divide. So we are going to cross multiply our 2 known values, which are right now are 3 and 100. So if we multiply 3 times 100, we get 300. Then we're going to multiply our other known value, which is 15, so the whole, times our variable. We don't know what our variable is yet. We were going to call it X. So we're saying 15 times whatever number X may be is going to equal 300. So that's how it's kind of step 2 of setting that up. The next step, since we've cross multiplied already, is we're going to divide. So we divide by what we are going to multiply by. In this case, it's 15. So we're saying 15 times some number equals 300. Well, to undo multiplication, you have to do division. So we're going to set it up by dividing each side of our equation by 15. Whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other side. So in this case, we divided by 15. We're going to divide each side by 15. So on the next screen there, you can see I set up my division problem over off to the side. And I'm saying 15 into 300. So remember, it's top in, bottom out. So the top goes inside the division symbol. The bottom goes outside the division symbol. So in other words, we divide by 15. And you can also say it like that, 300 divided by 15. Well, 15 divided by 15 is 1, so we kind of eliminate that, and our X, our variable, drops down. Then we go to this side, and we say 300 divided by 15 is 20. So that means the percentage of the band students that are trumpet players is 20%. Thank you.